Speed training exposes weaknesses lifters can't fake. If you lift seriously, want to become more athletic, but fear losing what you've got, this is what I didn't see coming. After 5 weeks of adding sprinting to my training, everything felt like it was working. Strength was tight, speed was improving. I was pushing harder than ever while protecting my years of progress. Then one session felt off. Not painful, just wrong. That moment cost me 14 days off and changed how I trained forever. For 5 weeks, everything felt improving. Speed work, strength work, high input, high fatigue. Smart systems in place to adapt fast. Speed, lift, ice baths, repeat. That's the dangerous part. When everything feels like it's working, you stop listening and keep pushing. That day, the session wasn't hard. Training was around 80% efforts. Clean drills, nothing reckless. On mode at its peak. Everything was designed to push adaptation. But that's where the system got tested. As I moved through training, my body felt disconnected. Every time I tried to push hard, my body kept pushing me back. Energy was low. Movement felt tight. Timing was off. I noticed it, but chose to ignore it. Because lifters are taught one thing and one thing only. If you don't push to complete failure, you don't grow. So I pushed. And for a short moment, that blissful, electric feeling. Endorphins high, confidence irrational. But that's when it happened. Right when I was at my peak, something cracked. Not a tear, not a pop, just a quiet pull. Enough to stop me, enough to inject fear, and enough to end train for 14 days. The hardest part wasn't injury. It was stopping. No training, no output. Feeling progress tank. Sitting with the idea that pushing had cost me time. I didn't understand why my body had broke. That's where most people panic and make it worse. This wasn't quitting, it was switching modes. Off didn't mean no effort. It meant different rules. First days were about nothing but a complete system shutdown. Sleep, restore, recover. More sleep than I was used to. Letting inflammation settle, letting tissue repair make its job. As days passed by, inflammation reduced. Movement came back slowly. So again, rules updated. No hardcore workouts, just circulation and activation. Walking, light mobility, paying attention. Every day I asked the same question. Does this feel better or worse? That's it. No obsessive behavior to accelerate the healing process. When pain dropped and movement returned, I didn't rush back. This is where most mess up, where re-injury happens. Everything has to be progressive and slow. Isometrics first, then full range. No high loads. Elastic still unavailable. Muscle and tendon fibers realign according to applied load. Do this fast and you create weak tissue. Too much load creates re-tear. Every step felt boring, which was new for me. After pain disappeared, challenger mode went back on, but with specific rules. First, I normalized strength. Slow, controlled lifts, full ranges. Then jogging came back. Easy pace, smooth rhythm. No ego. One session at a time, confidence returned. Then velocity was tested. First session wasn't exciting. It was calm. It was back on live mode. And slowly, confidence returned. The mistake wasn't speed training. The mistake was pushing while my system was already overloaded. High CNS stress, low recovery, no clear exit rules. When body gives you cues to stop, stop. Speed didn't expose physical weaknesses. It exposed the moment I stopped listening. And that felt like a weakness athletics is teaching. That's what forced 14 days off. Intensity has to be smartly managed. For a lifter, this is hard, but not impossible. Once I upgrade this skill, cardio and explosive training will never again be my enemy. That's how I'm playing the game now. That's a true upgrade a weakness can give you.